Hi, and welcome to Earth Angel Activities, where I'll be doing a reading for you all today. If you need to get in contact with me or if you need a reading, my information is in the description box below. So, as always, we're going to start with a quick cleansing prayer, and then we will hop right into the messages. Thank you. Thank you so much, Most High God. Thank you, Divine Mother and Father. Thank you so much for our angels, ancestors, and spirit guides. Thank you so much for the one who is watching. Thank you so much for bringing them secret synchronicities and healing. Thank you for allowing them to understand, hear, feel, and see the miracles that you are performing in their lives. Thank you for all these blessings and more. In your name, we thank you so much. So it is. Ashe. What is the energy that you want to discuss with the one who is watching? What is the energy that you want to discuss with the one who is watching, God? Every little step I take, you will be there. Every little step I take, we'll be together. That's kind of messy though. That song would come to my mind and then I would get this coming apart card. This card for me means end. It's over. Whatever this connection is over. Cleaning house. Wide open for new miracles and blessings. But I am hearing every little step I take, you will be there. You will be there. Every little step I take, we'll be together. Solitude. You guys can't really see the cards. I have to put on a different light next time. So, coming apart. Something has ended with this number 46. Oh, wow. Every time I would open the deck like this, it would be something alluding to the fact that this is a new journey, a solitude, hermit-like, learning the role of an independent player on the chessboard. Show me, for the one who is watching. For the one who is watching, God, coming apart. I'm seeing the color purple, like an eggshell white color. Very similar to the card, the colors on this coming apart card, only they're curtains. I'm seeing a night, moon, a fully lit moon, the moonlight coming through the window. Okay, so I said I see curtains, and then on this Healing Begins card, she is opening curtains and she's looking out. So, yeah, this situation has brought about healing. Oh, okay, God. Oh, and then we have the heart chakra here. We have the heart chakra, and then we have Seek the Truth, who is also opening some curtains. Okay. Let me tell you. Let me tell you the story that is coming to mind. First of all, let me let you know that miracles are taking place in your life. Big, small, whatever. Miracles are taking place. You just have to be able to trust that that's what is happening. So, long story short, I was working on a project that was, in my opinion, way outside of my skill set. And I ended up with a huge needle going through the back of my nail all the way out the other side with the sewing machine. I can sew, okay? I don't know what happened in that moment. But I felt something just kind of like click my nail. And so I try to move my finger and I look down and I see that my finger is completely staked through the machine. Okay. So I'm sitting there like, dang, why doesn't it hurt? Why doesn't it hurt? You know? And so I just push my finger all the way down on the machine and I wind the needle out of my finger And I'm looking at it. I'm waiting on it to just bleed like nobody's business. I'm waiting for the pain to tear through my finger and up my elbow and down my arm. None of that ever happened. And I'm like, oh my God, thank you so much, because I really didn't have time to be hurting, right? I have to finish what I'm doing. I didn't have time for pain. And so I was able to finish the project that I was working on time. And I'm in the meantime, I'm looking at my hand like, what a miracle that nail didn't drive straight through my bone and crack it, right? So all day I'm sitting just thinking about how that was such a miracle and how thankful I was, and how I didn't even realize that was something that I needed to even pray for. That I didn't know that I would be in a situation where I could possibly walk myself right into so much excruciating pain, right? But the pain never came and the blood never came. And I was like, oh my gosh, it must have been because like being pierced or something like that, right? So the days went on, and then finally, all of a sudden, I just gently tapped my finger on something, and all the pain just started throbbing through my finger. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And I'm looking at it, and it still looks the same. Doesn't look like a traumatic wound or anything like that. And I heard in my head that healing hurts. You know, that's how you know that the healing has begun sometimes, because it hurts. This isn't everybody's story. This isn't everybody's message, but this is divinely orchestrated. I can tell you that sometimes healing hurts. Sometimes it does hurt. Sometimes the pain is delayed. Sometimes you might not realize that you're in a situation where healing is needed because it doesn't hurt. Sometimes things can hurt so long or be so traumatizing for so long that you really are numb to being in certain situations. And your angels and your spirit team, they are in this space with you where they don't want you to be someone's punching bag. They don't want you to be someone's doormat, no matter where this situation could possibly be taking place. They do not want that for you. They want you to actually feel that this thing has come apart, because whatever this is, oh wow, guys. So coming apart is a number 46. Healing begins in the heart chakra. They come out next. And what numbers are they? Number 4 and number 6. Symbolizing in my eyes, further solidifying that there has been an energy that has separated, or that is getting ready to separate, or that this energy has been separate. It's just that people are kind of living in la la land and pretending like it's still together, you know, like how people in broken marriages and broken relationships, they just kind of stay, even though they know it's over, they just kind of stay. And your angels and your spirit team, they want you to enjoy life. They're just like, this world is big. This world is beautiful. There's so many other humans here, and so many other things that you could be doing. So many other people that you could be getting to know. So many other things that you could be learning, exploring, sharing, and helping with. And they do not want you. They don't want you to continue to give so much of your pure, loving time and energy and your effort to a situation that cares nothing about you. Because I feel like I'm seeing like Interview with the Vampire, where they would finish feeding off of people, and then after they would finish, they would literally just throw them down like they were nothing. And that's kind of like what this energy has done to you. Candle is doing a bit much right now. I don't know if you can see it doing a dance, but somebody really treated you like you were nothing, even though they could see that you are a chosen child, that you are blessed. And I'm hearing your angels say, like, no more, no more. They're opening up your eyes and shining a light for you into spaces where you didn't even know was not illuminated. I'm hearing from the angels deck, I have quiet retreat. This is the angels of abundance. Okay, so I was thinking that we were going to hear something about some money, honey, but instead we have quiet retreat. It says it's time to disconnect from the outer world so that you can discern and process your true thoughts and feelings from your inner and outer world. Look, this is telling you that it's okay to have this moment where you disconnect from things. You already have this type of mind that moves in a very unique way. People don't really understand you, or even if they do, they might think that you're a little bit weird, and it's okay to be weird, you know. But this energy, let me see if I can get I want to get something a little more concrete around your energy. What is the main energy that you want to acknowledge for the one who is watching? Something, if it's just recently started hurting, is healing now. Is healing now, I'm hearing. This is a growing pain. This is a growing pain. Thank you, God. We have humor and purpose that came out. But since this huge stack came out, I do like to read the huge stacks. But let's see. Can we narrow it down a little bit more, God? If you want that big stack, just throw it right on back out. If that's what you want. Love and failure. Courage. Strength, courage, and wisdom. Love, I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. And then failure. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. This purple color is very big in this reading, as it's very similar to the purple that came out on the coming apart card. And also this color of purple too with failure. You know, I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things, even this thing. Right? And I'm going to read off these other ones real quick because God gave me a stack twice. Okay, so we've got doubt. I release the need to know all the answers. Guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. That's a big one. Perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. Regret. I know that I cannot change the past. Yeah, look to the future. Peace. I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. And then grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. Look, and then at the bottom we have abundance and imagination. Don't you know that your imagination is part of your creativity and your discernment and your intuition, okay? So coming back to this space that has been somewhat damaged, even though I don't want to use the word damage, but it has been affected by this roller coaster of a situation that has recently fallen apart, and I'm glad to see it, okay? But your angels are like, this is only an opening for healing. This is like great things happening to you, blessings coming into your life if you allow yourself to see it. Because sometimes it's hard to heal when you know that your healing is going to lead you into this space that you've not been before. It's going to take you away from people that you know. And I feel someone saying like the devil you know, like the devil you know. So someone kind of is choosing someone, even though they know that this person is not good for them. They kind of feel like safe in that space just because they think they know them. And again, your angels are encouraging you to move away from that situation. It doesn't matter what it is, job, friends, family, relationship, whatever. And they're asking you to step into the unknown. This energy is very similar to the energy that we just had out before of letting go and allowing the new to step in. Okay, this message has been trying to get to you for about a week now. So you'll know this message is for you for sure. If you've been feeling this way for about a week, you've been praying for a sign for about a week. Okay, you've been praying for a sign for about a week. Let me write that down because that's very significant for whomever this is for. Because this message has been trying to get to you for about a week. Okay, let's get some actual time around this. Can you give the one who is watching God some time about when they should actually feel the clarity and the healing of this energy? Look for a sign, okay? There's something better. All right, let's see. What is going to be a symbol that you want the viewer to look for? That came out pretty quickly. January is a symbol. And I'm hearing, he's Mr. Something, something. He's Mr. Snow. He's Mr. White Christmas. He's Mr. 101. That ain't the right word, okay? But anyway, that's what I'm hearing. So that could be significant. I'm hearing tankard, celebration, fun, enjoyment with this. Then we have a crown chakra. I'm hearing all of these things can be triggers to help you understand that God is answering your prayers. Honor and respect will come to you, it says, and also feathers. So you have January, you have snow, you have that, wasn't that Santa Claus is Coming to Town or something, that movie? Anyway, something around Christmas, something around January, something around snow, a tankard, a mug, beer, celebration, fun, enjoyment, something like a party, a crown, and feathers. Someone you know is undependable and insincere. A feather. And I'm seeing a man at the bottom of the deck, dealings or relationship with a man. And I'm also seeing mice. Discord among family and friends. So let's see, when should the one who is watching, when should they start looking for these signs? When should they start looking for these signs? Ooh, I'm seeing, it says there's something better, romance, and within a few weeks. Look, within the next few weeks. Look, God is saying, like, look, focus on your healing, focus on you, quiet retreat, get your energy up. And I'm getting this energy of someone who, yeah, so the breakup was just a road opener for me, because now I get to experience the love that is really for me. I'm seeing this real spiritual love that is coming in. And it's coming in as a mirror of the love that you give yourself. I'm hearing that you don't have to spend a lifetime pining away, honey, about this thing that took place. They don't even want you to. They just want you to step back for a moment, understand that you really didn't lose anything, and that the loss was really your gain. Oh, ooh. Compromise, remain positive. Let's see what's under this. Take action. And then we have no with an exclamation mark there. Can you clarify this no? I want to get some tarot to clarify the no. What is this no? What are you saying no to, God? Okay. So when I said, what are you saying no to? We get the 10 of Pentacles come out with family, true wealth, and avoiding risk. But right underneath that, though, was the 7 of Swords, and it says the devil is in the details, secrecy, and masks. So they're telling you, they're saying that for those of you who are saying no, like no, in your spirit, they want you to be real with yourself. Like, what did you come to planet Earth to do? They know that you have dealt with some losses. They know that you've dealt with some pain, but they're also concerned that you could be lying to yourself about what it is that your heart truly desires because of the pain, because of the tearing apart in the past, because of the times where you were hurt in the past. And for some of you guys, because of that story about my finger being stabbed and staked by the sewing machine, they're also telling me that for some of you guys, the pain may have been delayed. It might not be that you ever had this fallout moment of feeling depressed or anything like that, right? But they're still telling you, like, we feel your pain, we understand your sorrow. It's not something that you have to throw a wicked fit about, but we do understand and we do feel you, and we want you to embrace where you are at this moment in your life. Embrace being the hermit. Embrace learning how to self-illuminate, because as you do this, as you heal, as is your person, there is this huge mirrored connection that is going on between you and another soul. And what's even more interesting is that this is going to happen within a few weeks of when you make the conscious decision or the conscious choice of stepping into your healing and trusting God, trusting your angels, trusting your spirit team. Okay, but it takes that quiet reflection, retreating into the space where you allow yourself to meditate, trusting in the things that your heart space is telling you, and really leaning on the energy of love. True divine love, the type of love that is worth waiting for, the type of love that is worth fighting for. Okay, but because this is for you, you won't even have to fight for it. Nope. There will be a lot of jealous people about this connection. There will be a lot of people thinking things about you. You may even have some thoughts about you, considering your past or things that you may not have forgiven yourself for yet. There may be a lot of people around that want you to feel this sense of, oh, they want you to feel bad, or they want you to not forgive yourself because they can't forget where you've come from. But your angels are like, oh, well, like, they can't forget where you came from because they can't forget where they came from. They can't forgive themselves. So, and it's like, they want you to know that there are some people who that's the main reason why they could never forgive you, because forgiving you would mean that they would have to face themselves. It would mean that they would have to actually look at a part of themselves that they have been ignoring for so long, and they would have to forgive it, and they don't know how to do it. So really, it's almost a call for you to have compassion against those who are throwing stones at you. And that's the walk of a chosen being. Okay? That's the walk. You're going through this big transformation. This healing is bringing you not only a new frame of mind and a new attitude, but it's bringing you a new partner, a new love, new business ventures. I'm seeing you seeing the world. I'm seeing you have like a real friend, a real companionship. This isn't someone that just wants to be all over you. This is a person that wants to invest in you, in your soul, in your spirit. They see you for who you are on a soul level, and they love you. Without even knowing you, they know. With an instant, they know that you're the one. Oh my goodness. This is ZafKL with romance. This is a romance of a lifetime. Okay. And it's coming within weeks of when you make the choice to step into your healing. Okay. So, and we have hope underneath the bottom of the deck. God is really serious about this. God chose the pink candle for you. I never would have done that. Okay. This is all God. This is your angels. These is your spirit team. They really want you to understand that there is this romantic idea of life that is getting ready to present itself to you, and it's absolutely a double message if you didn't think it was coming for you. So anyway, my battery is dying, so we'll talk again soon. All right, bye.